What's poppin', y'all? It's Free Spirit Chris, and I wanted to talk about clearing your thoughts during meditation. I want to go a little bit more in depth in this video, and I wanted to explain a couple things that I am learning and experiencing with it that I want to share to you guys. So, first I want to talk about how you can clear your thoughts during meditation, because I know if you are just starting out with meditation, or maybe you took a little break from meditation and are getting back into it, you can be dealing with a overload of thoughts that are coming into your mind and really pulling all of your attention towards them. And when this happens, you can get very engulfed in your thoughts, and that is the only thing that you are focusing on, and you start to attach yourself to those thoughts and really associate yourself as, these are my thoughts, these are me. And that's what I want to help you move past and calm down. So a way and a method that I have learned and use for myself when I am clearing my thoughts is during my meditation. When I get a thought, I will restate that exact thought word for word during my inhale. So, for example, say I get a thought, I wonder what the weather is going to be like today. So on my inhale, I'm going to start with an inhale, focus on just my inhale. So and then I'm going to restate that thought consciously in my head. So I'm going to restate, I wonder what the weather is going to be like today. And then finish off focusing on my inhale until it is to the point where I am going to exhale. And what I do is I just keep repeating this over and over and over again until my thoughts begin to lessen more and more and more. And eventually, if you continue doing this long enough, for a long period of time during the meditation, there will be no more thoughts, and then you will be able to create literally, it feels like this complete space between your thoughts and you. And now I know it is going to sound a lot easier than doing, and you might feel like you're being bombarded with thought after thought, and it can be a lot. It can really be a lot sometimes. And when you're trying to clear your thoughts, it can be really overwhelming and really easy to get caught up in this surging of thoughts in your head. And you could start to become hard on yourself, wow, this is really a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I can't do this. Just doubting yourself, being hard on yourself. And if that starts to happen with you, I want you to know that applying more emotional baggage on top of the already cluttered mind that you hold is going to make these situations so much worse and so much harder to combat. And so I just want you to always keep in mind, when you are trying to practice this, to remember to be patient with yourself and to reassure yourself that you can do this and that everything is okay just as it is. Because as like I would do this sometimes, I would notice like I'm just getting flooded with thoughts, like back to back to back, instant, and I'm like starting to get overwhelmed and like emotionally like start to attack myself. And so I just want you to know that like if that does start to happen to you, to bring yourself back to your breath and to remind yourself to be patient with yourself during this process. And another thing I want to mention is you can start this at any point, like at any time. Like you don't need to start this right away, like right when you sit down for your meditation. Like you don't need to start this right away for you to be able to accomplish this. Literally, you can say you're sitting down for your meditation and then your thoughts just boom, 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 and then you start to slip into those thoughts and then become one with those thoughts and just completely engulfed in them. You can always take yourself out of those thoughts. So it doesn't matter when you start, where you start. You can be driving in your car and literally intentionally breathing, intentionally practicing this, and you will get there. You can literally, you don't need to be sitting down in a quiet space, eyes closed, fingers together. Like, you don't need to do that. You can do this anywhere, anytime, at any point along your process. It literally doesn't matter. So I want you to know that as well. And I also want to talk about a bunch of different benefits that it will bring to you, because there's like quite a few, I feel, and they're pretty awesome. So one of the benefits I would say is allowing you to be more into the present moment. You will be able to enter and be in the present moment easier once you do this, because during your practice, you will already be practicing like being aware and keeping track of every single thought that happens, and then you will end up eventually lessening those thoughts more and more and more until silence, until you enter into the present moment with yourself. So throughout like your day, you will notice that you will be able to be and stay in the present a lot easier once doing this. Another thing is you will be able to keep track of your thoughts way more. Like, you won't let your thoughts just come and go without even being aware of them, and like being aware of what they are exactly and everything. So you'll be able to keep better track of your thoughts once you do this. This will also help if you are someone that dissociates a lot throughout the day or at all, or if you daydream a lot throughout the day. This will also help with that, because you will be practicing being more aware of your thoughts and more aware of yourself. Because then once you are becoming aware of your thoughts and being able to quiet them and create a space and not attach yourself to those thoughts, you will be able to focus on other things besides your thoughts, such as if you want to focus on feeling, you want to focus on listening to your intuition, focus on being aware of your surroundings, anything like that, you will be able to achieve a lot easier once you do this, once you grab a hold of your thoughts and take more control of your mind. And one more thing that I'm noticing is that, say something happens to you during your day that lowers your vibration, say specifically a thought lowers your vibration, you will be able to literally like backtrack on all of your thoughts so much easier and getting down to like that one root thought that started it all, and then you'll be able to look at this other thought that was like after that root thought, and you'll be able to observe like just a buildup of thoughts that will occur that brought you into that lowered emotional state. So you'll be able to track your emotions better once you do this practice, and even keep up with it. You'll just get better and better like each day. As each day passes, you'll be able to tap in a lot easier and be more present, be able to feel a lot easier and a lot more, a lot clearer. Your mind will be open to receiving new ideas because it won't be so chattery and like filled with all of these thoughts. And overall, you'll just really like have more control over your own self, and in turn will give you more control over your own life, because once you are able to like control yourself, because we might think that we have control over ourselves, but once we do practices like this and we realize how much more control we can gain over our minds, we really realize like, wow, I've been kind of missing out on like controlling myself. I didn't even know that I couldn't control this part of myself until now. So it's just really like a cool discovery, and there's a lot of benefits, and it'll really help you out a lot throughout your life, in your daily life. So definitely you should give this a try, and I hope this helps you with maybe starting this, or like if you're just getting into meditation, hopefully this helps you like start up your meditation practice a little bit easier, because it just can be a lot sometimes, and I just want you to know that it's totally okay. Every single one of us have dealt with this and still continue to deal with this sometimes. So you're not alone, and you are not the only person that's been faced with this. We've all had to deal with this and overcome it. So I want you to know that you can do the same thing as well. It is just about being patient with yourself and staying consistent with this, with being aware of your thoughts and restating your thoughts to get you to the point of, you know, quietness and stillness and calmness, and a stronger ability to tap into yourself and to the world around you. So that is it for this video. I love you guys so much. Always and forever, you guys will always hold a place in my heart, and I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day, amazing night, wherever you're at, amazing life. And I hope that you are always working on yourself and flourishing every single day, okay? We can raise our vibe, so let's raise our vibe one step at a time, okay? We got this. I love y'all. Till the next video. Peace.